Equity Bank, what investment instruments do you guys have there in Rwanda that are extra to this, what we just had here in Rwanda, for us to be able to invest in Rwanda?
Thank you very much, Herbert. Our leaders in the room, honorable ministers, excellence ambassadors, diaspora community, murakomeye, murakoze cyane. I'm not going to talk about banks because the elephant in the room is banks are blamed for bad service. In addition to what I do day to day as a managing director for Equity Bank Rwanda, I also chair the Rwanda Bank Association. I'm glad to see my colleagues in the room. So for all the goof-ups we've had in the past, please forgive us today. We will fix them. We will fix them. But allow me to say two things very fast. To thank our leaders, the government of Rwanda, for creating a conducive environment for doing business. You've had the sectors for investment opportunities have been highlighted. Those who are looking for capital, not debt, RSSB is available. But allow me to say that no country can develop without a private sector. Right. Governments can do a good job. And who is the private sector in this case? Sorry. Private sector is all of you. And the role of the financial system of any country, the breadth and depth of the financial system is what bolsters that private sector to grow. We as the financial sector of Rwanda are more than ready to give you whatever products that you require, whatever services that you require. We are innovating. We are doing all it takes. I think we covered a few products here. We have our booths downstairs. You will see, you can ask about your individual needs and we'll develop products for you. But allow me to say that doing business is also not an easy thing. To create business from scratch to a level that creates employment, pays taxes, as my colleague here said, is not a simple thing. It requires strong mindsets, requires people with the knowledge, requires people who understand technology. In the era we are today, technology plays a big part. I want to invite you to come and speak to Equity Bank. And I know my colleagues in the room, you can also speak to them. We know how to do it better. And let me just give you a snapshot of who Equity Bank is, because you may not know. We are a $15 billion balance sheet bank. We have 5 groups. We have a technology group, we have an insurance group, we have a banking group, we have investment banking services, and the 5th is the foundation. But I'll leave that aside. In Rwanda alone, we manage a balance sheet of 1.4 trillion Rwanda francs. 1.4 trillion Rwanda francs. And in addition to what our colleagues manage in the sector, the issue is not money. Money is available. Let's find out how we can use that money. The issue is not funds. Money in whatever form you want it, whether capital, the banks, the commercial banks don't provide capital, they provide debt. But capital sources are available, RSSB being one of them, but there are also other sources of capital that is available, including your own savings. The money you have in the accounts here that is sitting idle in the name of saving, that will never make you rich. Create businesses. Create businesses. Come home, create businesses. We'll fund you. We'll give you the requisite financial assistance, whether it is from services, transactional, or investment, in whatever form. And I know majority of the banks in the room, we provide funding up to even 20 years for different things in Rwanda currently. Interest rates can be dealt with. It's not like the US. And I will be political about this because interest is determined by the level of risk each business has. But I want to believe that we have de-risked most of the risks in Rwanda. So interest rates are coming down. You should be able to get interest rates that are commensurate to the margins you're making on each of those businesses. I want to invite you, thank you. I want to invite you, those who are scared, take the step. Equity Bank, about only 13 years ago, was a thought. It's now the second largest bank in Rwanda. It's doable. We can do it. I was speaking to some of the diaspora colleagues last evening. Can we create a diaspora bank in Rwanda? If Equity has done it in 13 years and we pay dividends today of $20 million a year, how can we not make our savings together and create a bank of our own self? Or even invest in the factories. There are opportunities. Michelle has talked about them. I don't want to waste your time, but we know how to do this. We can guide you. You come and we work together, and we create the businesses, create the jobs, and see our country prosper. Yes. I offer myself to be your consultant for free.
Thank you. Thank you, Huntington.